I brought up show route map so we could take a look at RIP to OSPF and OSPF to RIP. On router 1, you can also just look at one particular route map by naming it. You've got your output modifiers as well. And since we're looking at RIP to OSPF, let's just look at that one. Now what I want to do is add a clause to this that denies redistribution of a route from RIP to OSPF if it has been tagged already with that tag of 20. So what do I really need to do here? And I know that's a pretty open-ended question. What do I really need to do here with this route map statement that I'm about to put in? I really need to make sure that I give it a sequence number less than 10. Because if I go with the default, and I know in my route maps I always enter the number no matter what, and I go up by 10, which is the default. If you don't put sequence numbers in as you're adding clauses to a route map, the default increment is 10. But if I go with sequence number 20 for my deny, that's not going to work out because the first clause that router 1 is going to read is, okay, we're permitting everything and we're tagging it with 10. Well, you know, that deny then doesn't really matter. So I want to put it in, but I have to put it in with a sequence number of less than 10. So I'm going to go with the middle ground there, put in 5, and that gives me working room in case I need to put a statement in front of that one, in front of the new one, or if I need to put it in between the first two. That gives me the ranges 0 through 4 and 6 through 9 to work with in the future. So let's get that done. It's route map RIP to OSPF. And we are going to do a deny here. And the sequence is going to be 5, and that's it. And what am I denying on? I'm denying on the match tag of 20. And I'm going to get my little message there again, RIP to OSPF used as redistribute connected into OSPF route map, tag match not supported. So it's not going to do this for my redistribute connected statement, but that's perfectly fine with me. It's the OSPF routes that I'm most concerned with. You can also just run show IP route, show route map again to make sure it takes effect. And you can see there that it does. RIP to OSPF now has a deny statement with a sequence number of 5. The match clause is tagged 20, and those are going to be denied. And that's really all there is to it. You could clear the routing table if you wanted to. With OSPF, you know, that's going to update pretty quickly, but that's all there is to it. So at this point, what we're doing on router 1 is absolutely stopping routes from being redistributed into one domain and then back. And again, as you add to your networks, as you add multiple points of two-way route redistribution, that's where tagging really comes in handy, because when you've got a situation like that, again, as I mentioned, where you have, say, 3 border routers between your RIP and OSPF domains and they're all doing route redistribution, that is screaming routing loop, and tagging really comes in handy. That is all the tagging we're going to do for right now. We're going to do a little bit of policy routing. I'm going to give you an intro to that in the next video. See you there.